Hello beautiful people, welcome to my YouTube channel. If today is your first time here, don't hesitate to click that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell icon so you get notified every time I upload a new video. So let's go straight to today's gist. Chioma Davido. Chioma has been making some posts lately that has been making people wonder what's going on. If we remember very well, she recently tested negative twice to COVID-19 according to Davido. A lot of people believed she never had the virus in the first place. Some believed she had it and she had recovered. I for one do not believe she had the virus in the first place. So I mean, everyone is entitled to his or her own opinion. That's my opinion. I don't believe she had the virus in the first place. But whatever the case may be, she's negative now. And thank God for that. At least that's a good one, if truly she was positive in the first place. So ever since that report, she came back to social media and she's been making so many posts that is making one suspicious of what is actually going on with her. Like, is she referring to somebody? Like, is she talking about someone? Did anybody offend her? What exactly is happening? Why is she making this kind of posts? There was one she made a few days back about the recipe to become a witch. As in, if you want to be a witch, the recipe you need to become one. She said that one of the recipes to become a witch is if you develop heart pain when somebody is making something good. As in, when you hear good news about somebody else and you suddenly start developing heart pain, you feel bad for that person, you're not happy, then you are in the final stage of becoming a witch. She also said if somebody's great relationship is giving you heart pain, then such a person is a potential witch and should go straight to the church for serious prayers. You understand? So if you're not happy about somebody's relationship, if all you want for someone is to see the relationship broken and all that, then you need to visit the church for prayers. Unfortunately, churches are closed down, so I wonder how such a person will get delivered. You know, seeing her make this kind of post got me wondering what could be happening. Could she be referring to Sophia Momodu? Because Sophia Momodu seemed not to be 100% over Davido's case. Then there was another post she made on her Insta story, though a lot of people got it wrong, because the post was actually made initially by Tunde Ednut. It was on Tunde Ednut's page. So I guess she must have gone there to copy it and repost it on her own page. So many people saw it on her own page and thought she was the initiator of that post. No, it was from Tunde Ednut that she copied the post. But however, for us to have copied that particular post, obviously we all know today he posts so many things in a day, but for us to pick just that single post from Tunde Ednut's page, then it means a lot. So Tunde Ednut had earlier posted that many women lose their senses while waiting for one man like that to come to his. Probably he missed out something. I think he probably missed out senses. Maybe he wanted to put like that to come to his senses. And he concluded with, "Stop wasting your time." So it was this particular post Chioma Davido copied from Tunde Ednut's page and reposted on her own Insta story. So this has got me in particular wondering, and other people, I guess, who is she referring to? Was she advising Sophia Momodu to stop waiting for a man and move on already? Or was she even talking about herself? Probably she's talking about her waiting all the while for Davido to put a ring on her finger and all that. So who knows what she's talking about? Who knows who she's actually referring to? But whatever the case may be, it's obvious she meant something, because she has been saying these things over and over and over and over. This is not the first post since she came back from isolation. This is not the first time she's posting such a thing. But if she's actually referring to somebody else, I think she might be getting it wrong there, because if we look at it very well, she is also in the shoes of so many women out there, because she's also a baby mama as far as I'm concerned. As long as she is not married to Davido yet and Davido has not put a ring on that finger, she's still a baby mama. So whatever the case may be, she's indirectly referring to herself as well. Finally, as in final, Kanye West is now a billionaire. He's a billionaire and he wants everybody to know. So now we know. So what actually happened was, when the annual Forbes billionaire list came out earlier this month, and Kanye West's name wasn't on the list, he was very angry about it because he felt by all standards he's supposed to be on the list. He met the requirements of being on Forbes list. So, you know, Kanye West, for who he is, he couldn't hide his anger. He made his anger known, as in he registered his disappointment. So what he did was he texted Forbes and told them in a text that, "You are toying with me. I am not finna down and take it anymore. In Jesus' name." The funniest part of it is him saying it in Jesus' name, because I wonder what Jesus has got to do with Kanye West not being on Forbes list. All these American people, they will not cease to amaze one. Imagine him getting angry with Forbes for not showing his wealth to the world, when some people want to hide their wealth, most especially in the country where I come from. People don't want you to know their wealth, they don't want you to know what they can afford and what they're capable of doing. So here's Kanye West getting angry at Forbes for not putting his name on billionaires list. Can you imagine? See the irony of life. Kanye West is definitely a very funny human being. He even accused Forbes of suppressing him because of his race. He thinks because he's black, that is why Forbes has decided not to put him on his list, because his sister-in-law Kylie Jenner just made the list. But well, this part is where Kanye West got it all wrong. It has nothing to do with him being black or with somebody else being white. It's none of that. Because if it was that, then our own Dangote, the likes of Olorunse Alakija, Abdulsamad Rabiu won't make it to the list, but they are on the list. So obviously it has nothing to do with the skin color. Do you know Kanye West even went further? As he went as far as providing authentic numeric look into Kanye's incorporation. He had to provide paper backings to show his wealth. Kanye West is the owner of Yeezy sneakers and is also the husband of Kim Kardashian. Anyways, his agitation, his anger and everything has gotten to Forbes, and eventually Forbes have decided to do the needful. So officially, Kanye West is now a billionaire. Congratulations, Kanye West. More wins. So moving on to our own Tiwa Savage. Tiwa Savage said this pandemic season has humbled her. But really, seriously, on a serious note, who isn't humble this season? Everybody is humble. Even churches are closed. Even Mecca is not accepting pilgrims. So who isn't humble? Everybody is humble. Everyone is trying to be careful. Everyone is trying to do things right. Everyone is trying to manage resources and all that. So everyone is being humble. Well, Tiwa Savage decided to tell her fans on Instagram Live while she was having a chat with her fan about what the season has done to her. She said this season is weird, which is obvious. Everybody knows it's weird. I mean, you can't go out without covering your nose and all that, so it's definitely weird. She also said no one knows tomorrow and everything is just scary. She even said this period has made her cancel so many events, her album launch, shows, festivals, tours and so on. Tiwa said this pandemic is not a respecter of anyone. She doesn't need to tell us that one. We all have seen that it's not a respecter of anyone, no matter how rich you are, whether rich or poor, whether old or young, whether fat or thin. It's not a respecter of anybody. It doesn't respect anyone's status. So maybe because of this issue is why Tiwa Savage decided to go on Instagram a few days back to suddenly become a chorister. Seeing Tiwa do something she has not been doing in the past, as in something you don't know her for. We all know she sings hip hop and those kind of songs, but you know, seeing her singing gospel music, in fact, I must confess, she really killed it. She killed those songs she was singing. But you know, seeing her do something else different from what you know her for is a bit strange, you know. But seriously, this pandemic season has brought out so many talents. You see people doing things, even those that have not been acting before have started acting all of a sudden. Even Don Jazzy said he has started acting, and I can confirm confirmed that looking at those TikTok videos he's been doing, so much acting has gone into that. So this season has really brought out another Tiwa, different from the Tiwa we know in the past. She now sings gospel. She plays a lot with fans now. She's most of the time live and, you know, trying to pass time. Then Tiwa told her fans that this period is a lesson. Honestly, we don't even need to wait for Tiwa Savage to tell us this period has so much lessons to be learned from. As somebody who doesn't know how to save, I think this period will show you one or two things about saving. So Tiwa told her fans that this period's lesson should not be forgotten easily. As in, when all is over, people should not forget everything they learned during this season. And she said one of those things she has learned, and she knows most people have learned the same, is cultivate saving habits. We should learn to cherish family relationship, and above all, we should be very close to God. I think Tiwa Savage has said it all. We should be close to God above all. That's just it. So guys, that's it for now on Trending Gist. Till I bring more juicy gist soon, stay blessed. Thank you.